All right, so let's get right into it. There's no doubt that AI is, well, it's an incredible tool. I mean, it can pull together huge amounts of information in just seconds. It puts all this knowledge right at our fingertips. But what if that amazing power comes with a hidden catch? A real risk to our own ability to think critically.
And that really brings us to the big question for today, doesn't it? Are you using these unbelievably powerful tools to sharpen your own mind? Or are they, kind of quietly turning your brain to mush? It's a question we really all need to start asking ourselves.
You see, AI is the classic double-edged sword. On one hand, it's the perfect assistant, right? It's fast, it's easy, it's a gateway to pretty much all knowledge. But on the other hand, it can so easily become a cognitive crutch, and that leads to passive thinking, mental atrophy, and let's be real, it can just make us intellectually lazy. That line between the two, it is way thinner than you might think.
This quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head. It's a total paradox. The very thing that's designed to make our mental life easier, getting instant answers from AI, could actually be making things much harder for us in the long run. It weakens the exact mental muscles we need to solve tough problems all by ourselves.
So yeah, this brings us to the real danger here. A totally new kind of intellectual inactivity. I love this term for it, the rise of the AI potato.
So what in the world is an AI potato? Well, it's not someone who avoids AI, not at all. It's someone who just passively accepts whatever it spits out. They're outsourcing their own curiosity, their own critical thinking to an algorithm. They've basically handed over the keys to their own mind.
And I think this metaphor is just perfect because it makes this abstract idea feel so real. Just picture it. A boxer who does nothing but watch videos of old fights. He might know all the moves, but he's got no strength, no reflexes, no real skill. That's exactly what's happening to our brains when we just consume AI's answers without ever putting up a fight.
And look, this isn't just some clever metaphor. There is real hard science behind this idea. Because your brain, just like any other muscle in your body, it absolutely needs a good workout to stay strong.
It really all boils down to that principle we've all heard a million times. Use it or lose it. It's true for your biceps, and it's just as true for your brain. Athletes need resistance to build muscle, and our minds need cognitive resistance, a little bit of a struggle, to build and maintain mental strength.
So here's the key takeaway from decades of research, all summarized nicely in the book Make It Stick. Real, deep learning isn't supposed to be easy. It's the effort, that struggle to pull information out of your own memory, what scientists call active retrieval, that actually forges strong connections in your brain. When learning is too easy, well, easy come, easy go.
And you know what? We've seen this play out before. Remember the Google effects? There was this fascinating study back in 2011, published in the journal Science. It found that when we know we can just look something up easily, our brains don't bother to remember the information itself. Instead, we just remember how to find it. We're essentially memorizing the map instead of the destination. That is a huge shift in how our brains work.
Okay, so that's the problem. It's a big one. But here's the good news. We can absolutely fight back. We can flip the entire script and turn our AI from a crutch into a world-class training tool. It's all about starting to think of AI as your personal sparring partner.
The whole strategy, the entire game plan, is right here on this slide. We have to stop treating AI like some kind of magical oracle that just gives us perfect, finished answers. Instead, we need to start treating it like a tough opponent, something to challenge, to debate with, and something that pushes us to be sharper.
And here it is, a super practical 4-round workout you can do every single time you use AI. So, round 1, don't just take the answer. Challenge its basic assumptions. Ask it why a lot. Round 2, make it argue against itself. Tell it to give you the 3 strongest counterarguments to its own point. Round 3, flip the script, test it. Ask it questions that you already know the answers to and see if it gets it right. And finally, round 4, turn it into your toughest critic. Give it your own work, your own ideas, and tell it to find every single flaw. This is how you train. So you see, it all comes down to a choice. The future of your own mind, your own ability to think, it isn't really up to the technology. It's up to you. It's time to decide if you're going to be a spectator or if you're going to get in the ring.
And this lays out the 2 choices perfectly. On one side, you've got the AI potato, a passive consumer, slowly heading towards mental atrophy, always looking for the easy answer. But on the other side, you've got the sparring partner, an active thinker, someone who's focused on cognitive growth, who actually welcomes the challenge, because they know that's where real strength gets built.
So I'll just leave you with this one simple question. The next time you open up that chat window, what are you really looking for? An all-knowing oracle to do the heavy lifting for you? Or a worthy opponent that's going to make you think even harder?
Because at the end of the day, the choice is yours. These tools, they're only going to get smarter and more powerful. So you can get in the ring with them every single day and get sharper and stronger yourself. Or you can just stand on the sidelines and risk getting knocked out when it really matters. The bell is ringing.